Welcome to the attic, guys. It's us, Jack and Ethan, and we are in the attic. So the reason why we wanted to do this podcast for you guys is just so you guys can see a more organic view of our lifestyles and just get to know us outside of our films and our work here on YouTube. I think we should start off with Ethan. And Ethan, tell us a little bit of yourself.
All right. Well, I'm a film major at UW Milwaukee. Junior, I think. Almost. I think technically after this semester, I'll be done with my junior year, and I'll be a senior.
And you guys know who I am. I'm Jack Thomas. I'm sexy, and we're gonna get right into it. So to start us off here, I just want to have the viewers get to know us better than, because a lot of they see the Haunted Wisconsin, they see our short films, they really do see a lot of what we do, but do they really know who we are? They gotta learn.
Sure.
And we're a family here on Jack and Ethan, so I figured we can just get to know you guys personally and just make a great ecosystem for everyone.
Definitely.
So recently there's been a lot of days off with COVID, with the pandemic.
Yeah.
There's been a lot that hasn't been going on at all. And Ethan, the fans want to know, what is your perfect day off?
Easily just going to a theme park.
Going to a theme park?
Yeah.
Which theme park?
If we're talking this area, I'd be going to Six Flags. Great Adventure? Great America?
That's Great America.
Great America. Otherwise, preferably probably some Disneyland or something.
But what is it about theme parks that make your day so much better?
I don't know, man. I've just ever since I was a kid, they've just been something that's been a huge part of my life. Growing up in California, we had season passes to Disney, and I think we had them to Universal too. We go to Legoland. So just a huge part of my childhood that's kind of developed.
Is it safe to say that theme parks or amusement parks, whatever you call them, is what helped lead you to a path of becoming a filmmaker?
Kind of. I think as a kid, I wanted to go into theme parks in some way. I wanted to do Disney Imagineering or something. But then once I realized all of the, I don't know, you gotta know mechanical engineering and you gotta know all that kind of stuff. And I figured filmmaking was a way to stay creative and still get that sort of you're still creating something, you're giving people an emotion.
And doesn't require as much math.
Exactly. Yeah.
So with that said, with your theme parks, is it safe to assume that your favorite season is summer?
It used to be.
Well, what is it now?
I think I'm leaning a bit more towards fall.
Wow.
I don't know. There's the fall smell in the air. I think people know what I'm talking about.
Well, I know what you're talking about, yeah. The fall smell.
And it's just the feeling. I mean, it sucks that school's good. It can be boring, but it's good and it's important, and I'm glad I'm in it. But it's not why I like fall. I like Halloween a lot.
That's fair.
That's big, yeah.
It's
probably my favorite holiday. So.
And Halloween has inspired you a lot in your work as well.
It definitely has, yeah.
With Haunted Wisconsin, with all your
short films.
I
really I love horror.
The horror genre. For me, it's always been summer.
Yeah. I mean, summer is definitely a close second. I love summer.
See, when I was a kid, I think it used to be winter. But
for you?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Interesting.
Because you can go snow skiing, you can be shredding the mountains and stuff. But now I would say it's definitely summer. Well, I feel winter too. There's a certain I don't say cultural aspect to it, but you're sitting in your house, you're snuggly.
Oh yeah. Summer as a kid was definitely my favorite because it was such a free time where you really could. I mean, opportunities were endless, right? You hang out with your neighbors, you play games. But then, growing up as an adult now, it's not as fun because, aside from this summer, every summer since high school, I've been working. So it's constantly 40-hour work weeks in the summer and then going right into basically 40 hours of school.
And you've grown up all sorts of places.
Oh, yeah.
So your perspective of the seasons is really different.
It's true. Yeah.
Where have you all been in your lifetime?
Okay. So I was born in Minnesota. Lived there for 2 years. Don't remember any of it. Then I went to California for 5 years, so that was 2 to 7. And there, obviously, there's no snow. It's like never cold. I think the coldest it probably ever got when we were there was maybe in the 50s. And then New York, which is a little bit more similar to like our weather here in the Midwest, but it's still typically a bit warmer. But even when I was living in California, I'd still come up to Minnesota for like Christmas and stuff, so I'd still experience snow as a kid. Like I have memories of that kind of weather.
Are any of your friends from California or Minnesota, are you still close with them, or are you guys kind of distant?
I'm definitely still friends with people from Minnesota. I have ways to contact certain people from New York, but I don't talk to them much. I see them maybe once every few years. And then California, those people are like, they don't even exist anymore. I don't know what they're doing.
They're long.
I've heard, my sister looked up some of her classmates, and a lot of them were doing like modeling and like social media influencing and stuff like that now. Because it's
wow.
Wow. I think if I stayed in California, like I literally... Okay.
You could have been a model?
So, well, I'm not saying I'm like model worthy. However, when I was a kid, I had this accident where I was jumping on the bed and I fell and I cracked my head open. And we went to one place. We went to an ER, and apparently, like that day, they're like, "Yeah, sorry, we're only doing Botox." This is California, mind you, so like not that surprising.
That's kind of messed up, though.
I know. I was like a 4-year-old kid bleeding out of my head, and they're like, "Yeah, we can't operate on you because we're only doing Botox." So we drove to another place, and we got there, and the doctor was like, "Okay, well, after looking at this, there's some good news and there's some bad news." He says, "I'll start with the bad news. The bad news is you're gonna have a scar, but the good news is that the scar won't get in the way of any like future modeling." And my mom laughed, and he was like, "What's so funny about that?" And she was like, "You're joking, right?" And he's like, "No, I'm serious. Like it'll be right up on his head where like his hairline will cover it."
Dude, that's kind of...
Like that's just the culture there.
Dude, the doctor thought you were a beautiful baby.
I guess. I don't know.
Would you ever consider being a model?
If I were attractive enough.
Dude, you getting hit in the head explains a lot, actually. That accident.
Huh?
Like your accident, the head injury.
It explains a lot.
Explains a lot.
Wow.
So back on the track of careers and like what we want to do with our lives and growing up to be something. There's been a lot happening in the world, especially like, well, now if you guys have noticed, we've been starting to post more videos. Fun in Wisconsin, get ready, it's about to be going. We got a lot of things coming up there. It's really exciting. We had an encounter with the police last week, which was insane, but we're not going to get into that right now. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But what is one like work related, that could be film, school, personal life? What is this one goal you want to accomplish this next year?
This year? I don't know. I don't think that often about like short-term goals. Like I have goals further out that I eventually want to get. I mean...
See, I'm all about short-term goals.
You are, I know.
Because I'm ready to like just... sometimes I don't always get it going, but like I just like to get it going.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, I feel like I'm like the energy of Jack and Ethan. I'm just trying to like push for more stuff.
I think definitely for this school year, because next semester I'm going to be starting my senior project. So I want to be able to like come up with an idea that I really like and I'm really excited about and like super passionate about. Whatever that is, I mean...
To prepare for your senior project. For all of you guys that don't know, at UW Milwaukee for film majors, senior projects are a huge deal. So your senior year, you have to make one project that just tells everything you know, and that's your senior project. Mm-hmm. So for a lot of people, that's a really stressful time, especially for us guys. But we'll be fine.
I'm not too stressed. Especially now, I have next semester, the summer, and the next fall semester to work on it. Where typically it's just fall semester, spring semester. So I'm not too worried because I have a good chunk of extra time.
Well, good. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
And knowing me, I'll probably be involved in it in some way.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
No, it has to be like an actual production. We gotta find actors. We gotta get a crew. It's gonna be intense. Especially, it all depends on what happens in the world within the next year.
Yeah, knowing the way things are going, there might not be.
I shouldn't say the world. I should say the U.S. because the rest of the world is fine at this point.
Well, hopefully it's successful.
Yeah.
Speaking of successful, what is your personal definition of success?
That's a good question. I would say just being like happy where I'm at. I don't think there's like a specific goal. Like, yeah, I want to be director. Yeah, winning an Oscar would be nice.
That's a big goal, though.
I think as long as I'm happy where I'm at, I would feel successful.
I agree with that. I actually do agree with that.
Yeah.
Be able to do what you love to do. And, and make it happen. And there's like successes all around us, Even losing is a success, too.
For sure, yeah. Because losing is learning.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, losing sucks. Don't get me started about the Bucks last night. But,
oh, man.
But
we could talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
But it's a learning process.
It is.
Do you wish you were ever raised differently than the way you were raised?
I don't think so. I think changing too much would make me too much of a different person. And I think that would just be like a weird setback.
I agree. Like when I was writing this outline, I like looked at that question and I was like, I don't think so. Like I don't think I would know anyone who would answer yes. Because I feel like even like the poopiest circumstances.
Oh yeah, I mean I've had some bad stuff in my life.
And we all go through bad stuff. But
that's
like,
who I am now.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be who I am without those things.
It's like that's like part of.
And I'm sure, like there are some things I wish didn't happen, but they happened, and I can't change that. And that's life, and you just kind of.
No, I totally agree.
Because not like suck it up, but
that's like your story.
You grow from it.
Exactly. Yeah. What is the most important thing you learned in your life? And like, how has it like changed you?
No, this one might take me a while.
For me, I don't want to say it, but I would say like send it. not like in a frat boy way, not like that, but like there's a lot of things in life where I feel like people will sit there and think, should I do this or should I not do this? And then it just ends up not going anywhere. And I feel like deep down we all know what we really want to do. So some things in life, when those decisions, you just have to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about like the people that are famous, if they were just sitting in their room being like, man, I wish I was a rapper, I wish I was an actor,
or even
but I can't, like they would never be where they are.
Just with everybody, like
I know. I'm just using those like because those are the typical success stories, right?
Yes.
So I'm just using those as examples,
but like even people that like are trying to go to college and trying to become a nurse, they're like, should I really do this? And they like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Like that thought of like doing it, like that's, and I feel like this doesn't sound weird, but before I went to Guatemala, I feel like I was like really like sheltered and like I was like like not just in my personal life, but just like all about Jack. Like I didn't really like send it too often. But then when I went to Guatemala, that like really changed my life because I like learned to like be independent, send things, go see the world. Like culture is beautiful, the world is beautiful. Like go and just send it. So I came back with like that mindset, and that's what kind of led me to like be where I'm at here, trying to become a filmmaker, along with a lot of other things like my past jobs, working in the YMCA. Shout out Lisa Bufano, and basketball team too.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've learned is, I don't know if it's something I've learned, but it's kind of just my motto is just like follow your dreams. As corny as that is and as cliche as that is, like what's life if you can't do what you love?
And to add on to that, I think that following your dreams and sending it are two different decisions.
Oh, for sure.
Because people who follow their dreams are like chasing their dreams, but people can send it in the wrong way. It just really comes down to decision making, and I would say sending it is just more like a decision, where following your dreams is like a lifelong chase.
Yeah, definitely.
If you guys have any other questions for us that you want to know, movies, life.
Yeah.
What's your favorite basketball team? The Milwaukee Bucks, but they lost last night. What's your favorite food? Whatever you want to know. Who's Ethan's ex-girlfriend? What's she up to?
Whoa. That's real personal.
Put them in the comments down below and we'll answer them for you guys. Whatever you want to know. But for now, I want to move on to a little fun segment.
Okay.
I made this game this morning. It's called Cap or No.
Ooh. Okay,
so
that's what this is for.
So what I did, Ethan has no idea what's going on, by the way.
Zero clue.
So, to sum everything that's happened so far, we're in our attic, upstairs, downtown Milwaukee, in the attic, talking with you guys, and I made this segment for everyone, for Ethan. He has no idea what these are. This next segment, Cap or No, I found some recent news stories from the past week or so.
Ooh, okay.
And some of them are real, so no cap, and some of them are fake, which is cap.
Yeah. Okay.
So for everyone who doesn't know, if it's capped, that means it's fake. So you can call cap. Cap. Fake.
So it's fake, I put the hat on.
So if it's fake,
And if it's true, I put it down.
that is true. That is correct.
Okay. Perfect. I'm ready.
Cap, fake, no cap, real. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, our first news story today was this week, a baby in California was born with the name Heart Eyes Emoji, with the last name Rainer. So her name was Heart Eyes Emoji Rainer. Is this story cap or no cap?
So is it like typed out as heart eyes emoji?
Yeah, it's Heart Eyes Emoji, Rainer.
It's 3 heart eyes emoji.
And that's her name. Cap or no cap?
I'm gonna go. People in California are weird. I'm gonna go with no cap.
That is actually cap.
It is
That
cap.
was cap.
That was
No, but that throws you off because of California.
I would not be surprised if
Dude, I
someone
wouldn't
in
either.
California did that. They're
Dude, that was cap. So a fake news station actually posted that story, trying to get people riled up.
I mean,
I'm not.
I don't know why people would get riled up. It's not your child.
If I was in your position, I would have put no cap. I would have been like, that's totally.
Oh yeah, it's very plausible. I'm sure there's someone out there with some emoji at this point.
So the next one is from a while back, but it's been a common occurrence in the sports industry for a while now.
Okay.
And it has to do with our lovely quarterback, Tom Brady. Tom Brady, he's had quite the kissing scandal. I don't know if you heard about that. He's kissed a lot of
I
people.
know about that. He's a lit man.
So an image has surfaced from Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl, and afterwards there's huge parties, confetti. You know, it's a Super Bowl. It's the biggest sporting event in sports history, pretty much. And there's an image of Tom Brady kissing Bill Belichick, his head coach, on the lips.
That's no cap. I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
That's no cap?
Yeah.
I was surprised by this one.
Is it cap?
It is cap.
Wow.
It is cap.
I swear I've seen that
I think, so this picture was photoshopped in 2015.
picture.
But I do believe that there is a photo out there of him kissing him on the cheek.
Okay.
But he has kissed his sons on the lips.
Oh yeah, he's a kisser. It's kind of weird.
He's a weird dude. But
Is that like
It's-
maybe that's like what is it? Like the Berenstain Bears?
is that what they do?
You don't know? Like that, the Mandela effect. Mandela effect?
Oh,
Where it's like everyone's like experienced it, but it's not.
No,
true.
I swear he's kissed Bill Belichick.
I feel like I've seen that.
But hey, it's none of my business what he wants to kiss. Oh, that's Danny leaving for work. Bye, Danny.
Okay. I thought there was,
All right.
there was the squirrel again.
Our next news story takes place in Greensboro, North Carolina, where a woman found a man that she didn't know in her apartment closet wearing her clothes. So imagine walking in, you're a girl in America, in North Carolina, and you walk in, you open your closet, and there's a guy there wearing your clothes. Is that cap or no?
That's so creepy. But again, it's another thing that like people do stupid stuff.
So is that cap or no?
I'm gonna go no cap.
Good job!
Okay. Woo!
That is no cap. He was found in her closet. Apparently he was really high on drugs and he had no idea. He had no idea where he was.
Yeah. See, that could either be like someone who's high on drugs or someone who's not a good person. So it's kind of.
So that was
I
no
would
cap.
definitely prefer like well, unless they're crazy high on drugs.
But no one was hurt.
No one was hurt. Okay, that's good.
All right. So now we're gonna bring it down to El Paso.
Ooh.
In this news story, it says that the crime rate in El Paso has dropped or decreased after the new border fence was built there.
Oh, that's cap.
That is cap!
I used to have family that lived in El Paso specifically for crime-related reasons. Like one of their, I can't get into too much detail, but their, what's the word? Their job, whatever it was, for crime-related reasons in the El Paso area, and they said that it was like,
Yeah, it's huge.
extremely dangerous. So
And the best part
there's
about
no
it,
way I went down because of the fence.
you ready for this one? This is the best part about it.
Okay.
So our president, Trump, said that El Paso had high rates of violent crime until the new border wall was built there in a speech. But in fact, that is not accurate.
That was another. Like,
So he was also capping. Yep, that's the second part of the story.
some of the fake news.
So our next one. Let's see. This might be our last one here. So a man in Ohio was in a car accident for a drug overdose, that he was on drugs. The police got him out of the car, revived him from his drug overdose. They like stick him with that needle, that like the serum or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he proceeded to get up and steal the police cruiser, and that police cruiser has not been found. Cap or no cap?
Don't they have like tracking devices?
I don't know, man. They might. This is Ohio, though. I don't know how Ohio works.
I mean, if not, I hope that dude gets to keep that car. That'd be kind of sick.
Cap or no cap?
I don't know, man. I think I'm leaning towards no cap.
Good choice. That is a true story.
Truth?
That's
Yeah.
no
Wow.
cap.
Hey, I mean, good for him. Well, not the drugs part, but
like-
the car.
Dude, I don't know how they don't find that car.
You just bring that to like a whatever it was, like a shop or something. Get it stripped down,
Hey, you know, man?
and then you got a cool cop car.
Whatever, as long as people don't get hurt. So, that's cap or no cap.
That's cap or no cap.
Or we'll
It's
call
fun.
it. Well, I kind of like cap or no.
Cap or no.
Because in Wisconsin, everyone goes, "Are you ready or no?"
They do.
Or no is a huge.
Or no is
Wisconsin
so
thing.
weird. Why?
I don't know.
Everyone says that.
Dude, I have no idea. It's just a Wisconsin thing.
Midwest is whack.
We are whack.
Yeah. Is that all you got for us?
Yeah. So
Wow.
if you guys are, this is our first episode of In the Attic. So if you guys are interested in learning more, if you want other topics, if you have any cap or no suggestions for us, leave it in the comments below. You know, we're always open. We're just getting started. The room is very echoey because we are in the attic. But if you love to donate to a good cause, we would love to get some foam to put in here to make it not as echoey. So thank you guys for joining us in the attic today. We're just going to continue to get to know you guys and you get to know us better as we continue this journey. We're just normal dudes at the end of the day, so
I know.
we just like to have fun.
We do.
Drink some beer sometime.
Well, you do. I'm 20, so I don't partake.
Anyways, thank you guys. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.